to make your reality, your world, as close to heaven as possible should always be your number one goal while you are here on this planet. That's why I'm sitting here in this ditch. Anyways, I'm on day 16 post Levon, and I thought I'd take a little bit of time because I'm ahead of schedule today and talk about rehab. And because I'm in rehab right now, and I thought maybe you guys could benefit from my ideas about rehab. So, as most of you guys probably know, 16 days ago I faced a Titan, Levon Saginashvili, and in the process he completely destroyed me, which I'm totally grateful for. Minor damage to my arm, and really like taught me a serious lesson about the state of arm wrestling. So that puts me into a rehabilitative phase, certainly physically, where I'm past the 2-week point, and no, I didn't get an MRI. I know I didn't need one. I knew it was non-surgical. I knew it was a mid-muscle tear, and that just requires rehab. And I've worked out a couple times. I've been on the table a ton. Just everything slow, everything very easy, no pressure, no risk, and that'll continue to progress, where I allow myself to have more and more risk, start to play with some concepts. I'm still going to do Way of the Giant Pumpkin. The intensities are going to change a little bit. Get into more of that later. It's not the physical side of the rehab is not really what I want to talk about in this video, because I think most people really understand that. I wanted to talk about the mental side of rehab because it's super important, and this is not always to do with the physical injury. It has to do with recovering from an epic loss, maybe loss of maybe a car crash, maybe a near-death experience, bankruptcy in a business, loss of a lover, blown bicep, whatever. Basically, I think that in all things, you want to minimize friction. You want to minimize drag, and anytime you're not happy, there's drag, there's resistance. So that's why I say, create heaven on earth, right? You want to be walking around in a state where you want to be there, you want to do things, then everything is easy. Everything is as it should be for you. Which is, I think, if everybody tries to get there, and nobody gets there alone, I think that that's how great things happen. So, where do you start? I think what's most important after one of these types of events is that you have a removal of all goals. So often when we're on a path, and we've been going on a path, we do the same things over and over, and we don't necessarily take time to refine, to refocus, to readjust, change course, and what can end up happening is you'll continue to make the same mistakes, and you'll get the same lessons. So you want to be able to learn. So it's very important to wipe away all previous goals. um, and only to do the things that you really want to do, if you can afford it. And I understand that not everybody's in that position, but if you are, even to some degree, I think that it's a very good idea not to have any goal-related activity, especially while you're in the early part of rehab. And that is so that you make sure that you're doing what you love to do. If you start too early, questions. So what have I learned? Well, I've been doing this a long time and I love it very much. I'm talking about my lifestyle, the way I have my life structured. I'm overall a really happy guy. And there's always ways to make it better. And there was things that I did over the last, few years, 6 months especially, that were very, I'll call it, mission oriented, which I'm not upset about. I'm really happy. But looking back, man, I don't like having a pregnant stomach. I hate it. I really hate it. If I'm winning a world title, it's worth it. I also really don't like to lift weights all day long at a cost to, all the other beautiful things in life. If I'm going to win a world title, is it worth it? Yes. But if you're not, and here's the thing that I really need to digest, and that is that winning the super heavyweight open world title for me is likely out of reach, and that really hurts me to say it, but it's very important in life to be accurate. It's so important in everything that you do, all your assessments, all everything. Now, a lot of you guys out there are probably like, geez, Devon, did you just figure that out right now? And I knew it was a long shot, okay? I knew it was going to be very difficult, but I really wanted to give it kind of my best go. I really believe that if that is the level, if Levon is the level, and potentially it's probably only going one direction. Levon could probably get even stronger, as crazy as that is. And the even crazier thing is there's probably going to be somebody who beats Levon in time. But it's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. And and I have to be okay with that. It would probably kill me to be able to beat him. I would probably legitimately die. And I was actually willing, to do that on this last one. But now I see very clearly where the level is with Levon and the super heavyweight division of arm wrestling. It's unbelievable, and I'm really proud of the sport where it's gotten to, where we have this level of performance, which is, it's out of this world. So what does that mean? I have to do things that I love to do for rehab, so that the journey is always worthwhile, so that you maximize your life. So what I believe is my goal, which will be formed over the next total of probably 8 weeks. That's standard rehab. 8 weeks. In 8 weeks, I should have, I think I already know what's going to happen. Pretty clear about it in my mind. But I'm very sure it's going to be a little bit more complex than what I'm doing right now. I want to spend more time with people. I want to, I still want to kick ass and fight. And of course, that's never going to change. I'm always going to want to be in there fighting. I just don't want to have to spend, I don't want to come at a cost of time with other people, and I don't want to have a great big belly. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of share this concept based off of what I'm doing right now with other people who I'm sure have a plan, and then they get new information. And if you can afford it, just wipe the slate, do what you love, and you'll see that you're probably on track anyways. Geez, I want to arm wrestle more than ever. I want to go to practice more than ever. I want to compete more than ever. But probably not going after the super heavyweight title of the world. Anyways, today I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk like about 20K fasted to meet a buddy of mine that I used to work with at a sushi place, doing all you can eat sushi, rest up for an hour or two, go to practice, go home, hang out with Jody. Great day, heaven on earth. I was walking, and another guy that recognized me on the side of the road as I'm walking said I walked like a troll. I call him the luckiest man on the planet. Another guy I used to work with recognized me, drove me to where I'm going, so I had time. That's why I'm in this ditch right now, talking to you guys. Anyways, have a great day, everybody, and hope I see you all around.